Welcome to Desmos Geometry. First you sign in and sign in with Google and then choose your Google account, and now you can save it. So here I'm going to call this just play or something like that, and I can hit return, and there I have saved it. So first I'm going to start off with the segment, and that's going to be the radius of my circles. So I'm going to click on one of the points at one end of the segment and then the other, then go in the other order. So now I've got two circles. Now the important thing is they've got the same radius and they're constructed, they're kind of connected. They don't fall apart when you move it. If I have my cursor on the select and actually select something, I can then change its color, and I can pop it into projector mode. I could have a grid at the background. I don't want one at this point. So now if I go back to circle tool and I click on the intersection, so notice I wouldn't want to click close to it. I need to have them both sort of highlighted. Click there and then click either on this point or that point, doesn't matter. Now I'm clicking on the intersection of those two circles, and again I could go back to that point or I could go this point, but either way it's got to be on the intersection. Intersection, 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 intersection. Now if I go back to the select tool and I move my original point, you can see the beauty of that. One of my original points, that's the other original point. Any of the other ones, I'm just going to move the whole thing around. So it would be quite handy to make that one a different color so we can see it. Okay, so now what might I want to do? I might want to have a look at transformations. So what I'm going to do first is reflect. Now if I'm going to reflect, to be fair, I need a reflection line. So let's go back here and let's just pop a line there. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On the More tools, I'm actually going to do a perpendicular line. So I choose a line and then the point on the line. So those two are at 90 degrees. Now I could prove they're at 90 degrees if I went like that. If I went angle, I can go from there to there to that intersection. You can see that 90-degree angle. Pretty cool, huh? So let's just take that back like that. We've got that 90-degree angle. We're just playing, right? There we go. So let's go back to transform and let's have a look at reflection. Choose the line of reflection. Bam. Select some objects to apply this transformation. Look at that. Apply. Yay! Now if we go back here and put the select tool, can you see that that's dynamic? Okay, totally dynamic. For example, I could actually pick the whole thing up and go that way. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Pretty sure that was my original one here. See, if I click this, I can't. Oh, that one I can. If I click this, oh, both of them I can. That's interesting. Very interesting. This point I can only move, and that point I can only move. Okay, back to transform, and I'm going to do another reflection. Choose the line. I'm going to choose this line, and then this time I'm going to select all of those. Oh, I could do that point as well. That won't hurt. And apply. Here we go. Go back to our construct. Make sure we're in the selection tool, and then, okay, that one I can't move. This one I can move, and I think that one I can move. Sometimes colouring the ones you can move a different colour does help. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to select that circle, and I could of course hide it, right? I could delete it, totally down to you. Now if I put my grid on, I could actually make sure that's kind of lined up more to the grid if I wanted to. Now let's have a look at another transformation. So I'm going to add a transformation of translation. So I'm going to choose a point from, choose a point to, and select some objects. So I'm actually sort of holding it down while I select, and then apply. So that's moved it from there to there, but you can see I can see what's happened. That is actually to do with that dot there, so I can move it round. Anyway, you get the idea, okay? So if I actually got that dot and deleted it, what would happen? If I get that dot and delete it, whoa! Now, undo, right? There we go. Okay, so that translation I didn't particularly like, so I'm going to get rid of it. But you get the idea that you can move. I'm going to actually just do a vector. I'm going to put the vector from there to there. And I'm going to go back to transform, back to translation. I'm going to choose a from point and a to point. And then I'm going to select some objects. And then I'm going to apply. So now you can see, if I go back to construct and back to select, I can move this around. Now it might be easier to see if I put that in the center. Alright, and so you can kind of see that that vector is moving that image around. So I'm going to delete that, so I'm back to what I got. Okay, transformation. We've done reflection, we've looked at translation. What about rotation? So let's go rotation, choose a point. I'm going to go that middle point there. Choose an angle. I'm going to go 45. Right. And select some objects. Well, how about that? And apply. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty neat. So now if I go back to construct, can I see that original one in it? Oh, I can't there. Where is my original one? Here, there we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Pretty neat. Okay. And I don't really want that grid, do I? Doesn't really help me. I could move this dot up, around. All sorts of things happening here. You can see the one that's not moving, right? Okay. Now, transform, I'm going to do dilation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the center point, then I'm going to select some objects. I'm going to select the whole lot, and then I'm going to put a scale factor of 0.5 because I want it to go smaller rather than bigger. And there we go. So we've got the little ones, little mini-me's. Lots of stuff going on. So what else can we do in Desmos geometry? I've got all those selected. I could change the whole lot to orange if I wanted to, or the whole lot to black, or the whole lot to grey. Whatever I feel like is perfectly fine. Okay, and more tools. We have midpoint, parallel line, perpendicular line, and a compass. So if I click on there, click on compass, and choose a segment as the radius. Okay, so I'd better put a segment there, and then I better go more tools, compass, choose a segment, and choose a point. There we go. Well, that's given me a circle. It hasn't given me a compass, so I don't know why I didn't get a nice compass. Let's have a look at parallel line. If we grab that one here, that will always be parallel. So if I move this, it's always going to be parallel. That's pretty cool. Parallel lines. Nice. Other tools. We've done all of those. Oh, midpoint. That's just the point in the middle. There we go. Puts the point in the middle. And so then we can have a perpendicular line like so, should we want to. Okay, let's go back here and do a bit of deletion. If I delete that one, I'm thinking a lot of stuff will fall apart, which is what I want. Okay, now I'm going to just get rid of that middle one, and because all those things were constructed around it, I'm back to square one. There's a few things I haven't showed you. There's an arc. You can have all sorts of fun with arcs, right? But that's not particularly constructed. If you watch, see how it kind of all kind of falls apart a little bit. It's not quite like the other thing that we were doing, but fun nevertheless. So we could go 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops, we need to go back to our arc. If we went 1, 2, 3, then we've got more of a constructed type arc. If we selected that and made it black, for example, you would see, if I move this, that that stays in place. It's constructed like that. Okay, vector, we've done all of those. Angle, right, I want to show you something super cool. So I'm going to just delete that. Well, actually going to select the whole lot and delete the whole lot. And I'm going to start again, and I'm going to go like so. Then I'm going to go the circle. I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to go like that. And what I'm going to show you is from here to here. Push the mouse select. This is the radius of that circle. So that is the same length as that. Okay, and then if I do a same kind of segment here, you can see that this is the radius of this circle. So that length is the same as that length. So if I was to move that like that, I've got a triangle. However, what I don't want to do is have it not constructed. So I'm actually going to, that was just for you to see, I'm going to go from the intersection to here, to here, to here. Hopefully you've seen a visual proof of the fact that this is an equilateral triangle. Therefore, that must be 60 degrees. And no matter how I move that round, it's always going to be 60 degrees. There we go. Now, if I put a segment from here to here, I've chopped it down the middle, a mirror line. And I could select polygon and go like so, right? And that's going to have 60, 60, 60, 60 as well. Now the question I put to you is, what's this angle? Got to be half of 60 because of mirror lines. And what's this angle? Got to be 90 because of symmetry. So there's an awful lot of angle constructions in there. Now, if we carry on with what we were doing before, following that pattern, and always intersections, so it's not going to fall apart, it's actually properly constructed, then we get the most beautiful shape, polygon. Here we go. We've got an equilateral triangle here, 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 and here. So you can see we've got a hexagon. Now, I can show you those triangles separately too, should you want to see them that way. So I can do this so that you see in actual fact what I can do is I can delete the hexagon so that when I do the individual ones I can colour it better for you. So I'm going to go like so and like so. And I bet you can find parallel lines in all sorts as well. Do the selection tool, click on it. I can have a red one. I can have an orange one. I can have a purple one. I can have a black one. You get the idea.